Hello, hello! Welcome, everyone, to another fun-filled evening of World of Warships Legends. I am Phoenix61. We play this game a lot, right? Yeah. Make sure to follow the channel, guys, but don't like the video unless you actually like it, right? So, we are rocking the Flandre, the Flounder, whatever you want to call this ship here. This is the premium tier 7 French battleship, and if you're like me, you were probably playing it wrong. Like, we got this ship pretty early on when we were playing World of Warships Legends, when we started playing the game, and didn't quite realize that this is best suited for a secondary battery build. So now we're doing it correctly, and we've done a secondary battery build for this ship with the commander outfitted as such, right? So we will press in towards the B hole here. And see what develops. We've got carriers in the game. That's always unfortunate for some people. Some people really hate the carriers. Sometimes we like them. Sometimes they're fun. But right now, we're kind of a slow-moving battleship that doesn't like airplanes, right? Alright, the New Jersey here, we'll take a shot at her. So even though we've got a secondary battery build on this ship, we still have pretty decent range and decent accuracy with the main battery as well. So as we say that and we get one bullet on target, right? But almost 4,000 damage from that one. And then we're kind of tucked away behind this island here, so we might be able to get away with not being spotted too much, which would be nice as well. And we've got several of their battleships that are kind of moving in this direction, heading towards the A cap here, right? So this might end up being a really good position for us as the game progresses. Yeah, we're getting shells on target, but they're not really doing anything. So New Jersey was turning away from us. He didn't like that one bullet we had that hit him. He was like, Not if it comes from Phoenix. Screw that guy. We'll take this shot as far out as it'll let us, but he's right at range there. So I don't have high hopes for those bullets. Yep, one ricochet. Alright, so we're probably going to have to adjust our positioning here. If you're a battleship and there's nothing for you to shoot at, you're doing it wrong, and you're gonna need to move. But these guys are still heading this way. Might just be a matter of patience, but we'll back up a little bit in preparation for us maybe not being able to hit anything. Yeah, this Richie Lou's kind of sailing broadside. He's right at range though too. And of course, you know, if we're staying back, we're not going to be able to use our secondaries, which is, you know, kind of where this ship now shines, with the secondary battery build that we've got going on for it. So there's always an opportunity for it though. So, you know, there's 4 battleships. All 4 of the enemy battleships are on this side, so we don't want to be too aggressive. If we move in towards the A zone, like we're going to be the ship for them to target, right? They're probably going to team up on us, and we don't want that. So we want to still err on the side of caution and not be too stupidly aggressive. Even though we are kind of wearing a brawler build, right? But yeah, so we're kind of seeing what the remaining. So we've got one. They're New Jersey headed away. He's definitely going to be out of range of us. And then this Richie Lou's coming in. So he'll probably be our target for a little bit if we still have line of sight on him, right? There's an island coming up here. We're not going to be able to shoot him. But otherwise, I think eventually we're going to have to move in towards at least towards B here as things kind of progress. Our teammates did really, really well over on the C cap side. They left a destroyer, which I am a fan of. Leave that guy. You know, if you've got ships that are running away, a lot of times I like to say, you know, it's all circumstantial, but a lot of times I say just ignore that guy. Let him go. Let him go. He's taken himself out of the fight. Don't chase him down, especially not if several of your teammates are chasing him, right? Don't take yourselves out of the fight too far to hunt down a ship that's just going to waste your time, right? So, alright, so we'll start moving up here. Richie Lou's not even really paying attention to us, I don't think, so we'll be able to get some cheap shots on him. We do have a little bit of a concern with the destroyer that's helping cap the zone here, but we've got plenty of support. All of these ships that moved in to on our team for this B zone here. And then it does look like their destroyer is kind of opposite this little island. We can see his smoke screen on the other side of it, right? So we should be safe from torpedoes for the time being, at least, right? So we need to move into a position where we can actually do some work. A battleship not firing her guns is a useless battleship, right? So you just don't want to be overly aggressive, right? You don't want to put yourself into a situation where lots of ships are shooting you and can gang up on you. It's kind of the general rule of thumb, right? Ooh, man, their carrier is a little close for comfort there too. We'll take our shot at this Kansas here. He looks like he wants some bullets, and then we're gonna angle in appropriately, right? We'll turn in towards him so we don't take too bad of a hit, but that was still kind of bad, right? But now our secondary batteries are gonna be in range. Oh yeah, and I totally accidentally triggered my secondary battery before and did not want to. I was so pissed because like now is the time to use it, right? Like. So we wasted that consumable, but even without it, you could see we're making it rain on that Kansas pretty well. 22 hits already. Trigger to fire. So we're backing up here so that we're not, just in case we can get out of, ooh, and we're going to be firing at that guy too. Look at that. There we go. Yeah, so we're just making sure that the other battleship over here can't get really awesome shots against us at the same time, right? So if you can get it into like a one-on-one situation, where you're not getting teamed up on. Ooh, there's 2 Kansases. Even with the nerf, people still like the Kansas. I mean, it really wasn't that bad of a nerf, but right. So yeah, secondary's firing at that destroyer that's in the A cap, and then also on this side too. It looks pretty cool. Still going. How is it? Here, we're up to 100 and 120 secondary batteries, and like we don't have our booster going either. Like this is just rocking. If only we had that. If only we weren't idiots and accidentally pushed the wrong button. I think I wanted like the engine boost or the heal or something, and then I just like I mashed the wrong button on the D-pad, and I was like, damn it. Still getting hits on this Kansas. And then yeah, see, so he's getting you know, shots at us, but he's not doing a lot of damage to us, right? Just because we're angled appropriately. We'll see if we can't finish off their carrier here. That would be nice. Ooh, and then rear turret for this Kansas. Can we get a double strike? Wouldn't that be cool? The bullets, are they still on the way to the carrier? I think we missed. Just a straight up. Did nothing. We'll trigger our secondary battery booster this time here, now that this Kansas is almost dead, right? Yeah, so he's gonna go down, our friendly battleship's gonna finish him off. We'll turn and take this shot at the carrier if somebody else doesn't kill him first. And then we know he's gonna go down pretty quick here. If it's not us, it's gonna be our teammates, right? So he goes down. And then we were lining up our shot at the New Jersey, but that put us over the top on points, I think, there, so. Oh no, the enemy team lost all their points, so they didn't have any zones. So as they were losing ships, they were trickling down to 0. We'll see where that ends up on the leaderboard. Looks like we got 3rd. Wah, wah. Sometimes we're not always perfect here on this channel, guys. We can't do it all. We can't do it all. But yes, we are using Emile Guaprat. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but yeah. Franz von Hipper is a must for inspirations for secondary battery builds, right? And then, of course, we're using Porcupine here, and then some of these other commander perks you can kind of, you know, pick whatever suits your style, right? But yeah, Porcupine, and then I think this other one's called, on the last row, Properly Meticulous, probably? Yep, yeah. And then I am, of course, addicted to Will to Rebuild. When I play as battleships, I very rarely use other things on that, yeah, so. That is that. Again, like I said, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. We are putting out World of Warships videos pretty much every day now, at least one. So yeah, we got that going for us. We'll try and entertain, right? We'll try and entertain. And of course, like the video and click the little bell, all that other BS that everyone tells you to do if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, guys. Until next time, stay tuned.